Hello. Welcome to this stream again. If you can hear my voice, clap in the chat. Otherwise, I got nothing. Sorry, dudes. I got nothing for you. Oh, that's not my password. Okay, I got claps. Okay, fantastic. Okay, how am I? I can't start sentences with I'm because then Michael's gonna be like, hey, and I'm gonna be like, no dad jokes, because let's not do that. But in terms of like how I'm doing, like, just to start off, I'm really tired right now. I got up maybe 20 minutes ago, which my time, like currently it is about 4:50. So, you know, it's not really advisable for me to wake up like this. But in terms of other can I just... Live streaming is not working. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see if this is... Want to do a phone tour? Wow. Okay. So for those of you who see me around on Discord, you'll know that I just recently got this. I'm really not used to it. I still don't really know how anything works. The only reason I know anything about Apple products is because all my friends would have a phone, and so I would steal their phone, play all their games, and then that's how I learned how phones work. I learned vicariously, pretty much, or just by watching people use it or whatever, which is not the worst thing in the world. Like, I'm not a very interesting person when it comes to this stuff. I know nothing. So, like, and in terms of things I have on here, besides the essentials that, like, Apple gives you, I've got, like, YouTube, Discord, obviously. I decided to get, like, iMovie. I did have GarageBand for iOS on here, and then I tried to use it and realized it really sucks. And I don't like using it. It's not that great. I made maybe like one beat on it and then deleted it because I don't know how to use it. And the thing is that I only need to create music stuff on my computer anyways, so it's not like I need to do anything with this. Whether or not I use the iMovie is still up in the air. I've got SoundCloud, Bandcamp. Again, more things that just like Google, or not Google, that Apple gives you. I decided to just hop on and get Google Maps because I'm terrible at navigating. I did get WhatsApp, only so that I can keep in contact with my sister when she's out of the country. But I haven't used it yet. I, have things for like my like email and stuff. I mean, as for games, it's really hard for me to find like phone games that I like because um, I get bored really, really easily with phone games. So I'm pretty sure people have already heard of a few of these. Like I only have three. I have Roll the Ball, which is a puzzle game, and puzzle games usually captivate me for a while. So yeah, I have Knife Hit, which is basically you have this like log and it rolls, and you're a knife thrower and you have to throw knives, and as long as you don't hit the knives that are already in the log, you can pass to the next round. And I actually found that one to be really, really entertaining for whatever reason. And then there's just like this dumb one that I saw one time on someone's phone, and it's a game called Toilet Time, which is like it's the dumbest name ever, but it's basically like the idea of the app is that it's games that you play when you're in the bathroom, but they're all like also bathroom related games, which is really funny. Um yeah, that's about all I have in terms of games. Again, it's really hard for me to decide that games are worth keeping. Oh, okay, bye pina coladas. Have I taken pictures yet? Actually, um, hold on. Oh, there's pizza. Okay, I'm being called for pizza. The only picture I've taken is that. That's also like it's not my screensaver or anything like that, but it is really funny to me. I really just wanted to get a picture of that because I thought it was really funny. Yeah, I don't take a lot of pictures. I'm not good at taking pictures, so yeah. In terms of other apps that have use, I don't have a lot. I was actually going to start off this episode by um, talking about the Holly Bibli, or the Bible for normal people. Um, and the only reason I say that is because, like, as someone who has an abundance of Christian friends, I don't know why I rolled my eyes doing that. Um, but like, pretty much every other Christian person has a Bible app, if they have a phone, that is. And I finally got it. I was kind of nervous to get it because I didn't really know what I was going to expect. Like I shouldn't be nervous about that. It's a Bible. But what I didn't expect is that you can like put plans on it. And so you can find a plan, which is basically like a week-long thing that your phone reminds you to read certain sections so that and you're supposed to do it every day. So basically they're devotionals. And they're just supposed to help you be rooted in the word and stuff like that. And the thing is that you can choose a plan by choosing a topic, and then based on a topic, you will be given a certain plan of scripture to study or to just read every morning. So for the past 2 days, because I've only had this phone for like 2 days, the only plan I have is called Stop It, No More Worry. And like y'all know that my life is like riddled with fear. um oh, you banned Bible apps? Yeah. Like that makes sense. To use the real thing. And I'm like, here's the thing. I'm all about using an actual Holly Bibli. The reason why I'm calling it that is because that's what it was called at the like it's an inside joke that all the people in my group over my vacation called it. It's I think it's funny. The Holly Bibli. So we would like take our Bibles and you would smack another person and say, "You've been Holly Biblied." And then if they knew the joke, they'd be like, "Ah, yes, thank you." Like it was a blessing. It was really funny. So yeah, aside from that, this is another episode of the 4,380 hours, which basically means I'm tired and lonely and I need to talk to people. In terms of other things that are going on for today, school starts in like 2 days. I was like, trying to set up alarms. I have 3 alarms. They're 10 minutes apart. I heard all of them and still decided to sleep like a moron. So that is why I am up so late. And yes. So yeah. But today's devotional, or at least for me, is about how worry is pointless. And the thing that stuck out to me was this section that I actually decided to highlight from First Peter 5. So it's verses 6 and 7 that says, "Therefore humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. Cast all your care upon him, for he cares for you." Um, and so I've got like different colors of highlight or whatever. So I highlighted verse 6 in green and verse 7 in blue. And I've seen other people highlight their Bibles and they're like, everything that is in this color is representative of God is this, or God is this, or this is a verse that helps me think about this. Um, I don't really have a purpose in terms of like what the highlight means, but I do like the blue in terms of like a verse that is kind of comforting to me. And green is just kind of like a eureka, like an aha sort of thing. Speaking of which, I'm going to be singing Aha's Take on Me at the end of this stream because everyone, that's a rule now. That's just a thing I have to do now. Whenever a stream ends before 9 o'clock my time, I have to sing in the Discord chat Take on Me by Aha. So that's going to be happening at the end of this stream, and it's going to be a tradition, and I almost regret making it a rule, but we gonna do it because that's what we gonna do. Anyways, that's the Bible thing I had for today. So a little bit of knowledge for all of you. I also find it funny that it comes from First Peter, only because like Second Peter is the shortest. Like, it's not a book. Second Peter is not a book of the Bible, but it is the shortest thing in the Bible. The shortest book in the Bible is Obadiah. I also really um, like the Bible book names. I think they're cool. For no reason in particular. I just think they're funny. I also think that certain Bible names are really good. Um, like for whatever reason, I think that the biblical name Issachar is really fascinating for whatever reason. And like if I met someone in real life who was named Issachar, that I feel like that would be the coolest thing ever. Um, yeah, he's like there's nothing really like, super important about Issachar. He's just one of the 12 brothers of Joseph. Yeah. Okay, I'm being called for pizza. Actually, I'll leave you can I like I'll leave you guys in the hands of Jib Jab for a minute. Hello? Hello? Hold on. Is this a Febreze commercial? Guess who's back? Back again. Oh, hold up. Is Emma in this stream? Okay, I need to look through all these comments. Oh, yo, Emma, we need to hang out. Like, for the record, y'all. Sorry. Yeah, I'm here with pizza. Oh, you have to go? Okay. Bye, dude. I'm here with pizza, which is not, Hawaiian. Make your jokes now or forever hold your peace. And, yes, Emma, I did get a phone. There we go. Michael said it. Okay, fantastic. Now I can eat in peace. I still hate that I said that. Every day. Yes, I did get a phone. Here's the proof. There it is. Boom. Yeah. Well, that was a nice way to find out that my lip is now split open. Ah, fantastic. Just to, like, get grease all up in an open wound. Yes. Because that doesn't hurt at all. Can't tell if it's pink, red, or orange. Tell you the truth, like my phone. Oh, the hoodie. I would say orange, closer to like a peachy orange. Although I can see why someone would say it's pink, but it is not red, like at all. Anyways. Welcome to this stream. This is definitely not how I thought I'd be spending my Sunday afternoon. But then I figured, yeah. Yeah, so the reason I read the scripture stuff was because I was not up to go to church this morning, which, again, I feel kind of bad about. But I don't know. My mind just goes, you don't really need to go. And then if I don't go, I feel really guilty about it. So then I'm like, what the heck, mind? You said I'd feel okay if I didn't go. But I can't think about that. Can't think about that now. Just gonna have to go until next Sunday, I guess. So badger me. If I end up being like, I don't want to go, people in the Discord can tell me that I probably should go. I promised that I would make a pizza when I got monetized. promised I would make the internet a pizza when I got monetized. I am eating a pizza. Okay, so who do we have in the stream? We have Segoy, Michael, others. Emma just left. Flair is here, I think. All the something Ramos, can't pronounce. Sorry, I'm horrible. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my awfulness. Then go tomorrow. I can't go tomorrow. I don't think they do Monday services. Like, at all. When I was a kid, I used to go to Saturday night services. My parents would go to the adult service, and all the kids and my friends would go to the kiddie service, which was basically like hardcore, like singing, dancing, stuff like that. But now, I mean, ever since I was a teenager, even stopped going to like kiddies Sunday school and would go to the real service with my parents. I always never got why the adult one had to be so boring. Like, pastors, churches, like any kind of like spiritual facility, they make it really simple and they make it really fun for little kids because that's how kids learn. But who's to say that adults don't learn the same kind of way? Yeah, we're more serious and we're more grown up and all of that stuff. But yeah, we can at least have a little fun on a Sunday morning. Like, make it interesting. That doesn't mean that you have to give up your serious style. Just make it enjoyable. Treat the people who you are preaching to like you really want to get into it, like an audience. Like, you treat it like a concert audience. I would even say almost to go as far as like treat it like you're talking to YouTube people, because internet people have short attention spans unless they really like the person they're watching, which, you know what? That being said, I would totally understand if people were not on this stream because they're like, dude is literally just talking and just being boring. Which is true, because I'm not a very interesting speaker. I'm an interesting musician, but when it comes to talking to people, I don't know. Find a way to keep it engaging is basically all I'm saying. Yeah. Daily services, but the real service is on Sundays. Yeah, the real service is always on Sundays. Because the Sabbath. Hello? I can hear people coming in my house. I'll tell you guys this, though. Sleeping through my alarms, or sleeping through my alarms was quite a process because I had some of the weirdest dreams last night. I dreamt that someone broke into my house, that I heard them break into my house, woke up, got my shindo, and attacked them and pinned them up against the wall. And like almost choked them to death. Now, for all y'all who don't know what a shindo is, it's a 3-foot staff used in combat. I've always like had like fear that that someone's gonna break into my house and that I'm not gonna be prepared, or that I'm gonna like die in my sleep or whatever. But I've never had a full-on dream about it, and that I was actually like prepared and I was like acting fast and all that stuff. Oh, rip. McDonald's expectation subversion. Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I keep it beside my bed. Yeah, Sugoi. You don't? Come on. This is the new thing now. Everybody has this. Everyone is in self-defense and everyone does this. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a 3-foot staff. There's nothing special to it. It's literally just a stick. The whole idea is that given any kind of circumstance that you can turn anything into a weapon, even something as simple as a stick or a staff, because in reality, that stick could be a broom, a hockey stick, a cane, an umbrella. I don't know, even my mic stand if I really wanted to do that. But the idea is that you can adapt self-defense into many things. Would I rather... Okay, so Johnny Day, welcome to the stream. Would I rather that Ruby get corrupted or Sapphire get corrupted? I would really want to see Sapphire corrupted because she's so innocent, supposedly. And we've already seen Ruby go through a radical change of like wanting to get married and stuff like that. And I want, like, even though Sapphire pretty much had a mental breakdown over realizing who Rose Quartz was, then I would rather have Sapphire get super corrupt. I think it'd be really good for character. I think it would really make the show stand out. Because let's be honest, the show is a little bit, it's dying a little bit. Also, Emma is back. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to me eating pizza. I would think that a piñata stick would work. Oh, Mother Goose is back. Yeah. Back again. What did I say when I just got the pizza and left? I said, I think, like, before I like paused the stream or left you guys in the hands of Jib Jab, I just said, I'll leave you guys in the hands of Jib Jab, and then cut the mic, cut the camera, left, got pizza, came back. Unless you're talking about another moment. What are my thoughts on White Diamond? I don't think White Diamond was a good idea for the show in general. I think White Diamond is like... It's like they tried to do Ozai from Avatar, and it didn't work. You already, like, you don't need to know anything about White Diamond to know her motivations. You know she's evil. You know she doesn't believe that Steven is Steven and that Steven is just Pink Diamond. You know that she'll not, like, she won't listen to anybody, and you know all these things, and she's only had screen time for maybe about 30 seconds. Like, I feel like having the show see White Diamond was the absolute worst decision the show could have made. If you would have kept White Diamond as a faraway evil thing, even, that would have been way better. Yeah. Also, just for Emma, proof. This is it. Yes. I also don't like White Diamond's character design. I do like the White Pearl. That I think would have been a good idea. Here's my opinion. if White Diamond was shattered, like legitimately shattered, or just I would have even liked it if White Diamond was like a retired diamond, like someone who didn't care about the gem war, someone who was so far and away in a mind space that um that you never had to see White Diamond to know what her motivations were. That's what I would rather have the show do, is have White Diamond be a far off and away thing. Sort of an out of reach thing, like more like mystery. Like the show was really good when the show had consistent mystery. And now it's just like, oh, here's what Pink Diamond's story was. Here's White Diamond. No, no, no. The only big surprise in my mind was White Pearl. And I mean, the memes that came with White Pearl, obviously. But the thing is that White Pearl is now like the most interesting antagonist character. Like, I'm not intimidated by White Diamond because in my mind, White Diamond is boring because they did everything with White Diamond that I expected them to do, which was to expose the character and to be all like, ooh, guess what? This character is evil. Like, we didn't have to like be told that. We already knew. Like, even when Pearl was telling Steven, White Diamond isn't like us. White Diamond isn't even like the other diamonds. Like, you didn't have to say that for me to know that White Diamond was, far and above. Yeah. I know it might be because the show is ending, but at least the show could end with mystery or with some strength to that regard. I don't know. It's a little bit disappointing to have the show end like that. And like, what is Steven gonna do? Try and explain to White Diamond, and then White Diamond is gonna magically understand, and then it's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows. Like, the great thing about Jasper's character is that Jasper hasn't been changed. Like, Jasper still believes that Pink Diamond was shattered, that Rose shattered Pink Diamond, that Steven is an enemy, that Lapis is like something that she needs, and that Peridot's a traitor. Like, the greatest thing about Jasper's character is that Jasper, in a mindset, thinks the same. Jasper's mindset has not changed via Steven. And like, I care more about that than I care about White Diamond being evil. So there needs to be some consistency within antagonist characters, is my point. Now, that being said, I want the show to keep going because I think you can save that part of the show. But it might take, I don't know, forever. Like, or it might not happen because the show's ending. Like, I'm disappointed by the show. Hasn't been revealed in January. That's not really something I would have paid attention to. It feels like a Channel Frederator 107 Facts kind of thing. What about the new movie? See, here's the thing about the movie. Here's what I don't understand. Is the movie part of the show? Is the movie the finale of the show? Is the movie its own separate identity? Because either way, I don't know. It would be really interesting if the movie either took place in the past or way, way, way in the future. So that we could skip all the jargon that's happening now in the show. But we're probably not going to get that. I have hopes for the movie. Not high hopes, but hopes. I think the sad part about the show ending is that I'm probably going to lose audience. Because let's face it, the only reason why I have a great audience, and when I say great, I mean like great in numbers, The only reason why I have a big audience is because I made Steven Universe covers and all that stuff. And I think once the show ends, people are going to be like, oh, this person, me, is not going to be making Steven Universe content anymore because there won't be any more Steven Universe content to create. On all the stuff that I could create from the show has already been done better by someone else. I could go ahead and do song covers of songs like Strong in the Real Way, Giant Woman, stuff like that. And it wouldn't matter because those covers have already been done by more YouTubers or YouTubers who have, my YouTube channel times 10,000. So there's not much I can pull from, if that makes any sense. And I'm probably going to lose a great amount of audience for that. But the thing is that I guess it'll show who really wants to stick around for my content as opposed to the content that got me up in YouTube. Because whether Steven Universe existed or not, I'm still a musician who creates my own songs. That doesn't change. And people who want to see that will continue to get that long after the show is gone. So we'll see about that. Emma, just... Actually, let's see if I can find something here. Oh, you're ordering pizza too? Sweet. In terms of other things, I am working on a new song. And I totally sent the instrumental to a couple people, and I'm gonna... Maybe I can play a little bit of it. I'm only gonna play half. Yeah, so that's a little less than half of the song. It's not as much of a bop as Rolled Shoulder, but I agree with Michael. It's a calm bop. Did I get the gram? What does that mean? What does that mean? Explain. I might play some of that later. Oh, did I get Instagram? No. The gram? Really, Emma? No one, everyone says, like, what's your Insta? Like, no, I don't have Instagram, and here's why. I don't want to get super sucked in to any kind of social media right now. I already have Twitter, and even that didn't work out for me. I don't want to get into things like Instagram and Snapchat right now because they will consume me, and if I need to demonstrate some self-control. Oh, Dangalira Chalima is in the stream. Welcome. Also, Poison is here. Welcome. Do I play any other instruments? Well, let me tell you about my instrument list. Obviously, I play guitar. I play ukulele. I play multiple types of guitar, like acoustic, electric. I've played 12-string. I would know how to play a bass. I don't own one, as people on Discord found out yesterday. I've played piano. I say have because I haven't really played it consistently in like 2 years, but I know how to play piano. I know how to read music, play alto, saxophone. Oh, Emma's going, bye. Thanks for being in the stream. And yeah, bass seems like something really cool to play. I feel like if you can play guitar, you can play bass, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Drums. I don't know how to play a drum kit. I could probably teach myself though. I know I have rhythm. I know how to play rhythmic instruments, and I know how to play many different types of percussion. Like you could put me in front of things like a glockenspiel or a marimba or a vibraphone, and you play those the same way with the same knowledge that you would use to play a piano. I've played those instruments. I could play a snare drum. I probably could play timpani if I wanted to, which is a little bit of a stretch. But I can play most percussion instruments, although I don't have room in my house for a drum kit at the moment. So, yeah. Yeah, the only thing I'm expecting about a bass is like thicker strings. I would need to practice more. I mean, I've already got the calluses for everything, so it's not a huge deal. What do you mean by wind instruments? In my mind, a wind instrument is anything like you play with your mouth. And I've played alto saxophone, clarinet, and that's about all in terms of wind instruments, or woodwind instruments, as they are known. Other things that fall into that would be things like oboe, bassoon, flute, which are all instruments that I've never played. Remember, there's brass instruments. Like, for example, my invisible brother plays the trombone. So there's that. If I had a recorder, I could probably play Hot Cross Buns. We could find out. Oh, I guess I got a new Twitter follower for mentioning that I'm on Twitter. Fantastic. Thank you, Johnny Day. Yeah, you will realize that I don't post many things on Twitter. I am far more active on Discord than I am on Twitter. For anybody who wants to come find me on Discord, there is a link in the description. Now I really sound like a YouTuber. Wow. Where are my pics? Rule number 1 of instruments, always tune. Don't tune that though. Ugh. I do like the violin. I like many string instruments, but I don't think I have the skills to play them. Picks following inside guitars is like Oop, Dangleer is leaving. Bye. Thanks for being in the stream. Anyways, that is the new song that is currently in progress. I technically have a few songs in progress, but that's the one that I'm most excited about. It's called Frames, and I have done vocals for it. The vocal version of the song is only in the possession of one person as of right now. And also the vocals sound terrible right now. But I have hope that it will sound decent and that it will be good because I'm making the song for a friend of mine and I really need it to not suck. I'm not the world's best guitar player, but I can write a bop. Because he has no classes with his friends. I don't know who my classes are going to be with. I also have no friends. I do drive. Yes, I do definitely drive a car. I can drive. I can drive anyone's car, really. Can I drive stick? I'm gonna say no, which I'm almost really ashamed of. I've only ever driven, what's it called? Automatic. I've never driven stick shift. Ow! Grease in my open wounds. Ow. Do I have a motorcycle? No, but I really want one. I also want to get like a motorcycle license because I've always thought motorcycles were like the coolest thing ever. And it's less space. Also, motorcycles are just built for you and your imaginary friend. So basically just me. Who doesn't love a good boppin' tune? Because boppin' tunes are just so good. I wasn't aware that I was making a tutorial. Also, hi Della, welcome to the stream. Let us see here. Let's see if I even remember. Did I ever end up working with Case? It is a plan that is in motion, but nothing has been done about it as of right now. I have more than 63, actually. Those are just the ones that are on the internet, for the record. Yeah, I'm not going to speak a whole lot about the deal with me working with Case, only because I'm not sure how much of that I'm supposed to keep confidential. As of right now, nothing has been done, so there's nothing to talk about. Yeah. Okay, so the beginning part of Rolled Shoulder, which is really just the most fun part to play, is you have to bar the entire fret 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the 7th fret, and then you have your one finger on the 9th fret on the highest string. And so you just rock back and forth from lifting this finger on and off. So you'll have the finger on, off, on, off. And then you take this entire bar, you go to the 2nd fret, you do the same thing. On, off, on, off. You could even add this in. Da, da. So just slide from 2nd to 3rd and go all the way back to 7th. And that's basically like the 1st and 2nd verse. So when you start the song, so the summer breeze in your direction, the weather's got a hold on you today. When you actually start the words, you no longer do the bar in the 2nd fret. Instead, you do a hold that you would do for the A chord on guitar. So you're only holding these strings. So not the high one, and you just hold the first 3 at the 2nd fret, and then you go on and off by lifting the 2nd highest string, or the string closest to the highest string. So on, off. So you're lifting on, off. The strumming pattern: down, 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 up, down, down, down. Down, 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 up, down, down. I don't know. Watch me in slow motion. You just want to get the sound. Do 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 do. That's kind of the strumming pattern. If you wanna hear what the actual song sounds like, go onto my channel, look up Rolled Shoulder. It used to be the channel trailer, but now it's not. Now the channel trailer is the song now. But yeah, Rolled Shoulder. You can also look at the playlist for Rough Cut Reject. It's the first song in that playlist. Or I don't know, someone could link it in the chat. I'm not gonna link it because I'm teaching. So again, the intro is going from the 7th fret hold to the 2nd fret hold. So da, 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 da. And then the 2nd fret. You can even add in that 3rd fret. So when you start the words, you do the same thing that you did on the 7th fret. And then instead of going to the 2nd fret and doing what you just did, you hold the top 3 strings at the 2nd fret, and then you lift on and off of this 3rd string. So da 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 da. 7th fret. There's a chance that you might get to stay. Da, da, da. that's how you get to the verses. The pre-chorus. Oh. Yeah, okay. So, I just figured this out again because it's been a while since I've played this on uke. But again, for the pre-chorus, so it'll sound like this. All the while you take your time to take in everything you ought to know by now. And by the looks of this, the sun is never ever coming down. That's the entire pre-chorus. So that's what that sounds like. Hand is exhausted from barring chords. Yeah. So imagine how difficult this was to play on steel strings over 6 steel strings on a guitar. This is way easier on your hands. And the chords on the guitar are obviously wider and they hurt, and I had to actually bandage my hand to play the song and make the track. So this is a lot, it's easier to do. But yeah, this is a song that's very exhausting. There's barely any open chords. I guess the most open chord is this one, because then you can just use this and slide it up. That's the only like break you get, except for this. Like every time you get to play an A on guitar in this song, it's like a break. Like, and then you go back to doing this, which is exhausting and it kills your index finger. Anyways, how to play the pre-chorus. So again, I play this with a bar. You don't have to. The only reason I play this with a bar is because that's how you play it on guitar. That rhymes. That's also funny. But basically, it is, I'm reading off the numbers here. So 4th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. That's the chord you have here. Oh, Michael's leaving. Bye, Michael. Eat that pizza. So you can either play it like this, so it kind of looks like a guitar C chord, or you can play it with a bar. Sounds the same. So you go, all the while you take. So again, I play this with a bar. You don't have to. But the chord for this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 4. Sounds like an evil number, I know, but that's how it is. So that's the numbering for it. Again, you can play it like this. You can play it with the bar. I play it with the bar because that's how I've trained my mind to do it, because I do it on guitar. Then you move up and you hold that same chord and you just move it up 1. So you take your time to take in every. You get up to that part. The only change is that you go back to that chord formation that you did here. So that very first chord. So you do that chord formation on the 5th fret. Oh wait. Hello? Yeah, you do the same chord formation, but the top Your index finger should be on the 5th fret. So, like I said before, you can do it with or without the barred index finger. I do it with the bar. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7, 7, 6, 5. That's the chord. So it'll end up sounding like this. Again, bar or without, you choose. All the while you take your time to take in everything you ought to know by now. And after you say ought to know by now, you go back to that A formation at the top. So 2, 2, 2, 0. And then you lift your pinky finger or whatever finger is on this string. So on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. So, just to hear what that would sound like in the song. Thing you ought to know by now. And then to do this next part, I'll play it for you and then I'll explain it. And by the looks of this, the sun is never ever coming down. So basically, you do that same chord formation that you did at the very beginning with the all the while. Yeah, that chord. So again, bar or without, the numbers are 4, 4, 3, 2. And so you take that chord formation, and by the looks of this, and you just take everything and you slide it up to the 5th fret. So the bar, if you do a bar, would be on the 2nd fret, and you just take that and you slide it all the way to the 5th fret. It's the easiest part of this pre-chorus thing. And by the looks of this, the sun is never ever coming down. And then you do that A formation again. And then at the end of that, you just do what you did in the intro. So going from 7th fret to 2nd fret. That's how to play rolled shoulder on a uke. I need to eat my pizza. Yeah. Okay, so Della wants to know tips for lyric writing. If you're a beginner, start with rhyming couplets. That's what I did. And I've definitely said that before. You don't have to write songs that make sense. That's one of the biggest things that I've realized over the course of writing songs is that not everything needs context. Like for example, the song Now, my newest song, context is pretty void. Yeah. Not everything has to make 100% sense. You also don't have to explain everything to everybody. When they're like, what does that mean? Or that's grammatically incorrect. You don't always have to make it super consistent with that. It doesn't always matter. So, other than that, ow, I just hit my foot on. Okay. But in terms of writing lyrics, write something that, if anything, make it mean something to you. It doesn't have to mean anything to anyone else, because the song, at the end of the day, belongs to you. That's really it. Write something meaningful to you. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're welcome for doing the tutorial, by the way. It's not a big deal. Johnny Day, what is Art Doesn't Matter? So, okay, here's the thing. Art Doesn't Matter is a work in progress. It is a separate channel with me and one of my coolest friends from high school. We wanted to do a podcast. So Instead of like me doing live streams talking to you guys, it would be the both of us talking about different things. The reason why there's nothing on the channel is because we haven't had she's been super busy and we haven't had time to get together, and with school slowly approaching, I'm going to be going to school and she will not be going to school. So our schedules are going to be very, very different. So until we have something that is consistent, nothing is going to be on that channel. The channel might not be anything. It might be something I have to delete. Who knows? But it was something that we talked about near the end of our senior year, and we really, really wanted to do it. And I decided, okay, I'm going to create the channel, and if nothing comes of it, nothing comes of it. But right now it's just something that sits there. Basically, it's supposed to be a podcast between a musician, who is me, and an artisan, which is her, and it's us discussing a bunch of things. Basically, we saw the Jenna and Julian podcast, and we were like, yeah, we could do that. And we know that we're not Jenna and Julian, but we really like the idea of just being able to talk about certain things and have a podcast. So as of right now, nothing has happened. But it's one of my goals. So, yeah. I hope it happens. Yeah. And I mean, I really want you guys to be able to like see her in videos because she's pretty cool. So, yeah. Is Rolled Shoulder on iTunes? No, it is not. Right now, Rolled Shoulder is only on YouTube, which I'm really, really sorry about that. I've been trying to expand horizons. I just opened a SoundCloud account. So if you look for the Deuteragonist on SoundCloud, you will find my 3 main albums and my mini album. Rough Cut Regia is not on it's not on SoundCloud because it doesn't exist yet. So that means that Rolled Shoulder is also not on SoundCloud. So it's something I'm trying to work on. Here's the thing about me. I really don't like change. So if I'm gonna add on more things to take care of besides YouTube, I need to do it in steps. I need to do it slowly. So I'm not gonna open a Spotify like today, and I'm not gonna go jump and put things on iTunes today because I want to be able to do things slowly and at my own pace. Because otherwise, I'm gonna get overwhelmed, and it's gonna eat me alive, and I'm not gonna want to post things anymore. So as of right now, here's the truth: the majority of all of my songs will be on YouTube. That is just a fact. If people don't like that, I'm sorry, but that's just how it's going to be. Secondary thing is going to be SoundCloud for right now. Again, as everything goes by, I might be able to add on to things like Spotify or iTunes or whatever. But as of right now, primary is always going to be YouTube. That's not going to change. Secondary, as for right now, is SoundCloud. If you can't find it on SoundCloud, it's going to be on YouTube. That's just a fact. So, yeah. Oh, Segoy's leaving. Okay. Bye, Segoy. What is on my Discord? Somebody... Yeah, okay. There we go. So yeah, that's just a fact. So sorry if that's disappointing for anyone, but I need to go at my own pace. Otherwise, I'm going to shut down. Okay, so we have 5 people viewing this. How long have we been live? Hour and a half? 2 hours? We're coming up on 2 hours. Yeah, we're about an hour and a half. Hello? Oh, whoa. Okay. Anyways. I thought there were at least 15 of us. Yeah. Once upon a time. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had more than 10 viewers on a live stream that I've seen, I guess. But yeah. Didn't really think I'd be teaching a rolled shoulder, but yeah, it's way harder to play on guitar. And if you want to know the chords for how to play it on guitar, you can look in the comments of the rolled shoulder video. I've put it there in a response to someone's comment. What was the most views video I've ever made? I don't really, that doesn't make sense. If you're asking me which video on my channel has the most views, it is without a doubt the Still Not Giving Up Steven Universe cover video, which I think has well over 10,000 views. I think. If you want to know which videos have the most anything on them, it's always going to be the Steven Universe covers videos because nobody cares about my stuff. Which is not me trying to be narcissistic. But my hair is all up in this. My face needs to be in this. Yeah, that's not me trying to be salty. That's just a fact that Steven Universe stuff is always going to be more popular than my stuff, which is fine. Just means I got to work harder, I guess. Yeah, that's how pretty much like 90% of my audience found this channel is through Steven Universe. And I'm not surprised at all. I'm just more surprised if they end up staying because my stuff exists. They're like, make more Steven Universe content. Like, I don't know. It's kind of annoying and kind of not. I don't know. It's kind of like what Rumi Official was talking about when he said that he didn't want to do covers anymore, that he just wanted to do his own stuff. Which I think every person who is on YouTube is entitled to say, I don't want to do what the audience wants me to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. And if people want to unsubscribe because of that, they can go ahead and unsubscribe. That means the people who actually want to see the stuff that I create for me are cool enough to stay around. Which is fine. Like, those people kind of cool. Have you heard the Levy is how I'm going to pronounce that, because what you're playing now sounds almost exactly like it. Huh. Never heard of it. Also, this is my own song. It's that song that I was playing off of my phone earlier. It's called Frames, and it's not out yet, but I could pull up a document and like play a little bit of it. Just to do a little bit of distinguishing. I'll play like the pre-chorus and then the chorus, and I'm not gonna do the verses because those are. Y'all are gonna hear the song anyways in the future, so whatever. Would anybody even stick around? If I walked in, would anyone hear a sound? Doesn't matter how, there's no doubt. None of these chances have ever been taken, but who am I to say it can't be so? Like a comic book, a stoic look, a rockin' smile if you stay a while, and I could have never stayed the same, living a life of frames, living a life of frames. Yeah, it doesn't sound that great when I perform it like that, but yeah. I'm not Nice Train. I mean, I am, but I'm not anymore. As much as people want to be like, ooh, that's Nice Train. No, it's not. Okay, who or what is Nice Train? Nice Train is dead. That's what Nice Train is. Nice Train is dead. Who Nice Train was is me, I guess. Nice Train was basically the old YouTube name. Before the Deuteragonist was a thing, Nice Train was the thing. If you look in my old songs, the thumbnails for my old songs will say Nice Train on them. Yeah, it's not. You can see how to spell it. If you're watching this on the stream, you can just look at my channel name and copy that. It's not the hardest thing in the world. Deut is spelled like Deut in Deuteragonist. It's Deuteragonist like antagonist. Deuteragonist is like spelling duet, but you switch the U and the E, and then E-R-A gonist. That's how you spell Deuteragonist. Deuteragonist. That is how you say it. But for short, people just call me Doot or Dude. All right, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark, which means that I should probably end the stream soon. Yeah. So that was the second episode in the second week of the 4,380 hours. And it's been fun. Sorry I was a little bit tired through the entire thing, but it was a good time. And yeah, so let me just check here. To the 6 people who are in the stream, thanks for sticking around. And hopefully we'll see you guys next week for the next rendition of the 4,380 hours. And I will, as always, have Jib Jab see you guys out. So I will see you guys in another video or another live stream. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Okay. Bye, guys.